But Jesus said in Luke 24:49, he says, the promise of the Father. And in Acts chapter 1, he says, tarry here till you receive the promise of the Father. You'll receive power. After that, the Holy Spirit has come upon you. And you'll be witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and to the uttermost parts of the world. Then in Acts chapter 2, because Jesus left, he was in bodily form. He couldn't be everywhere. But the Holy Spirit can be universally. But it's the same Spirit. They're connected. It's the same God. But the Holy Spirit is the promise of the Father. So when Jesus left and was resurrected and began to sit at the right hand, the Father sent the Holy Spirit. Acts chapter 2. He came. The Christian church was born on that day. And they all began to speak with tongues. And so on and so forth. So I would say a Bible, a good God-believing church, and baptism in the Holy Spirit. Things will happen like healings and deliverances as you move along and walk in obedience. But we need that. We need to be discipled from someone within a good church. The Bible tells us that the Holy Spirit is our comforter. He's our paraclete, meaning he walks along with you, arm in arm. And that's what he does. But he's also got people out there who have the ministry, if you will, of walking with you, arm in arm, discipleship. The one-man ministry with thousands and thousands of people should be over. It should be one-on-one, or one-on-two, or one-on small crowds. And I'm not necessarily talking about house meetings, but I'm talking about within the body, under a shepherd who knows, and who has wisdom, and who's been around, and who can guide, who has a vision for the things of God.
Okay, that's good. Now you say you need a Bible. Now where would you suggest that somebody start reading in a Bible? Like it starts at Genesis.
That's pretty simple, John. I would start at the Gospel of John, which is in the New Testament, because the Gospel of John shows you about the deity of Christ. And as you begin to see the deity of Christ, that he is part of the Godhead, it'll start to fill you with faith. Because without faith it's impossible to please God.